Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fun episode of whatever I'm gonna be publishing next on the channel, because honestly, I kind of went a little crazy during the Steam summer sale. I bought a bunch of games which were sitting in my wish list for quite a while because there were a bunch of discounts on them. And so we're gonna be taking a look at the Megaquarium. This is a fun little game where you are supposed to set up your own aquarium, make sure that your guests are happy, you have some fish on display. Basically, think of any zoo tycoon type of game. This one is just specifically designed to focus on the fish. So we're gonna see what's up. I think there are also in later stages possibilities for things like sharks or turtles or whatever else is gonna be possible in it, but we're gonna see what the feedback is, if you're gonna like it or if we're gonna try something else, because I have lately realized that just publishing content for 3 games over and over again is gonna be probably not the most stimulating thing. So hopefully I will be able to bring some new fun stuff for the channel and you're gonna be able to enjoy it, and we're gonna be able to keep growing the channel into something much larger so that we can all have fun and see what we can achieve. So I have fulfilled the tutorial so far in order to understand the basic in-game mechanics. And honestly, the game is super easy to pick up, and therefore, we're gonna see how it's gonna work. So, we're gonna go for the North Woods, and we're gonna see if I will be able to turn the aquarium into a flourishing business. So, let's see what challenges awaits us. Okay, so, welcome to North Woods. You've been tasked with refurbishing this old aquarium. It already has several tanks, some decorations, and even a couple of surviving fish. The aquarium has a healthy source of ecology points, but these only unlock new animals. To unlock other things, you need science points. Science points are used to unlock new pieces of equipment, tasks, or tanks, and facilities for your guests. Both types of points are crucial to running a successful aquarium. Make sure you have an adequate supply of both. Okay, so we're gonna have to take a look obviously at what we have currently working for us. So it looks like the quality of the water is not the best for the fish. And here it looks like we are missing food for the fish. This tank seems to be empty, and here we are also missing food. And this tank is also empty. And these little gizmos, which you can see over here, are responsible for heating and also filtration of the water, because you need to do these things with machines. Otherwise, in the ocean, there's plenty of water, plenty of plants, and the entire ecosystem, which helps you filter out the water and make it livable for these sea creatures. So there are quite a lot of things which we are gonna have to address, and we're gonna start off by hiring a person who is gonna be responsible for feeding the fish. And luckily for us, we do have all the varieties of food which we do need. I am not really that crazy, to be perfectly honest, with like having most of these sections cut off with the walls, but we're gonna see what's up, because in the training tutorial or the mission, I did not use any of these walls. Like, I did not have access, or I did, but I did not really use it because it just wasn't looking really nice. And if you can walk around the aquarium, it's really awesome. When I was in Australia, there were a bunch of aquariums which did utilize the option for you to walk around the entire thing, or on top of it, or below it, and it was just so much more prettier. So we're gonna see if we're gonna rearrange these things too much. And the rearranging is super easy. You just need to click on this and then you just move the stuff around. And the funniest thing is that the thing can be done for the aquarium itself too. So we're gonna have definitely some fun with this. Okay, so we're gonna hire our first staff member. I think currently the game is paused, so we will be fine. And combined science across animals, 40 points. Build a tool station. Okay, so we're gonna have to go into our toolbox and build the tool station. We're gonna put it over here so that it's out of sight, out of mind. And open your aquarium. So we're gonna have to go over here and toggle the aquarium to be opened. And when the people come in, they're gonna start to check out the aquariums, and based on that we're going to be then able to start getting our hands on all these fish. And we're going to have to take a look at all these stats, such as, for example, these fish are bullies, so they will try to hurt and harm any other fish. So it's better if they stay alone. They need certain requirements, and they also give you some requirements too. So dislikes concept fish cannot be housed with flame anglefish. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have only one of these, and we're gonna start researching this one. And as the customers are gonna start to move in, we're gonna start getting our hands on some money, but also we have the facts like spending money on the fish too. So in order to make this actually a profitable venture, we're gonna have to get our hands on some more species of fish. And we're gonna start off with something. Ooh, wow, we can actually get even a moray eel. That sounds freaking awesome. Okay, you know what, let's go with something basic for now. Do we have this type of fish? It doesn't seem that way, so let's go over here. It's gonna give us some science points, and we need to check like what are the requirements. So there aren't that many, we just need to feed them. There's some preference to how many fish they can have, and also we can start doing research for like power combi. It looks like this thing will cost us 300 research points, which is kind of expensive. And this thing should do a bunch of things. So it should filter and heat the water. And we're gonna start researching this thing. So we're gonna see how that is gonna turn out. And in order for us to give our fish a bit more of a nicer decoration, we're gonna put in some seaweed and some sea lettuce. Things like that, which will make the enclosure inside a bit nicer. And we're gonna have to see what else can be done. So we have 1, 2. We need to somehow address the quality of water. I'm not really sure what the hell happened there with the capture card, but I think I saw a tiny glitch. Okay, what would be a fun little thing to get for us? I don't know if we can get the quality up to 65, because that's actually kind of really difficult to do. I don't think 2 of these will do the trick, so we're gonna have to come up with some other system. The moray eel is just, I'm not sure if we would be able to just place your first zebra moray eel. Zebra moray starts small but grows larger over time. Grow up animals are worth more points, but they will only grow if you fulfill all your care requirements. Okay, so we're gonna see what's up with that. We can theoretically, oh wow, we cannot even build more aquariums currently. Okay, that sucks. So we're gonna go ahead and build this log in order to accommodate one of their fulfilled requirements. And we're gonna have to go into the mussels dispenser so that we can start feeding our moray eel here, and that should give us some decent chunk of science points. We're gonna keep only 1 over here because these are predatory species of fish, and so hopefully this is gonna give us some decent chunk of science. Okay, so our staff is walking around. Currently, it doesn't look like any of the heaters slash filters require any additional support. We can right now build benches, and maybe if we were to put one over here, our guests can sit down and relax and take a look at the many enclosures at the start here. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do too many more things, but we're gonna have to see what's up. Okay, entrance price 49. Okay, that's kind of high. Can we play around with that? I don't see the option to do so, but okay. We're gonna close up these things, and I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of... Okay, we're gonna have to hire one more person. And hopefully they're gonna be able to maintain all the filtration units, because suddenly they all want to be fixed up. And I still need to do something in order to address the quality of the water here. So I'm not really sure what can be done right now. Hold on. Okay, so we can put in some stone, sure. And that seems to have improved the quality. Okay, we are at 70 out of 65. That's awesome. I still feel like, however, we should put in some more decorations just to make the moray eel a bit happier. Hold on, let me... I wanted to take it back and maybe put in something else like the eel grass. It seems to be a fun thing, but we're gonna have to see what's up. Now, someone really needs to feed the moray eel finally, so please do that. So they're gonna be feeding them, and wow, are the fish here happy? Okay, we can theoretically try to put in some plants. Man, these aquariums look really horrible. How are we looking here? Okay, how are we looking here? Okay. So we are getting close to researching the other species, and we still need to get a couple more science points. You know what? I'm thinking maybe one more bench would be actually a pretty damn nice idea over here, so that people can enjoy these two aquariums, or fish tanks, or whatever you want to call them. Currently, we aren't able to build like some buffet or something else, which would allow us to give food to the customers and make more money. And if the capture card is gonna keep on doing dumb stuff like that, I'm gonna be unhappy. Because this game is not like the most difficult thing for the graphics or whatever to capture everything, so it should work fine. But it's Elgato, so I can tell you nightmare stories about how difficult it was to just get the freaking capture thing working at least somewhat, and how horrible was the customer support from Elgato in order to help me address the issues, which they totally did not. But yeah, anyhow, we're gonna try to reach those 40 points, and if that is gonna work out, we should then be able to keep fulfilling these things. Okay, so restock reward is 2,000, which would get us to over $4,000, which would be awesome. I just hope that the currency in this game is not called something besides like money or something weird, and it's like Corsair knows that I'm talking shit about their subsidiary, so all of a sudden my mouse and keyboard, they just stop being lit on. God damn it, I should have gone with Logitech or something else, I swear to God. This is just weird. Okay, so now it's just like a question of the time. So let's see if we can speed up the pace. See if we can get the additional research points in. I don't know if we can get... Okay, so we have the coral grouper. Man, it's like a combination of Corsair F-ups today. I don't know what's happening. And now we're gonna go with the flame anglefish. So that's gonna take, again, some time to be researched. And now the question is, can we actually build another tank? No, we cannot. Interesting. Interesting. Now, since we cannot work with the already existing fish tanks, I'm kind of wondering if I'm supposed to put the fish with other types of fish. The slugs cannot be housed with coral grouper. Okay, so we can have only like one per fish tank. Good to know, good to know. It looks like we have the royal gammas. And what do you require? You require also some form of a housing. Now, this fish tank should theoretically be able to accommodate the coral grouper. I'm not really sure if it's gonna work out for us. Good work. The aquarium is restocked and it's open to public once more. You may have noticed that all the tanks at Northwoods are embedded into the walls. They are called unimaginatively wall tanks. Wall tanks are viewed by guests from one side and accessed by staff via the other. This allows you to keep your equipment behind closed doors. Speaking of doors, the staff doors allows... Yeah. Okay. So we need to put in these things which the fish require. So we're gonna be putting in this because right now the log is like the only thing which we can accommodate for the purposes of having a good quality. Okay, we need to increase the quality of the fish somehow, and I do not know if we can do that by putting in maybe some eelgrass. No, that did not work. Okay, so I don't want to sell like the whole damn thing. How do I sell just like one thing? Because oh, we can now actually increase the size of the fish tank. Okay. So, the question is... No, we cannot do that because this is over here. So we will need to move it like so. And what I'm trying to do here is try to rearrange these weird barrels, which I have no idea what's the purpose of me having them in there, but like whatever. And I'm gonna try to see if I can expand the aquarium, because when you are building these things, they usually should allow you to... What if I were to move the aquarium like this? We are gonna go and build that wall over here. And I'm trying to figure out if we can open this side up too. That would actually be pretty damn awesome. Okay, so we need to figure this thing out. We're gonna sell this thing, the entire aquarium, and we are gonna remove the wall, and I'm gonna try to rebuild this thing. So maybe if I build you like this, and then we can build... Oh wow, this is not considered as a one aquarium. That stinks. Can we merge these somehow? Okay, this just proves the point that maybe I should have played around with the game a bit more. This sucks. Okay, hold up. We're gonna figure this out. I'm quite sure of it. Okay, so we can do it like this. And we're gonna be able to build that wall over here. We're gonna be able to put in the filtration gizmo. So the Combine Mini, which does the filtering and the heating at the same time. And we're gonna try to put in... So we had the coral grouper in here. And now we need to build him the lock for the house. This is a predatory fish. And let's try to put in some greenery for decoration purposes. We're going to be able to start building more of the aquarium. So we're going to be able to rearrange these things. Maybe push the walls a bit closer so that we have more space. I'm not really sure that our staff will require this much space. Somehow one of our guests got behind the staff doors, which is kind of weird too. So we're gonna see if we can get him out of there. We have some message. So our zebra moray eel has grown, which is awesome. But that has also like decreased the quality, which stinks. I want to see if we have access to... Trying to figure this out. This looks like this is the maximum size for the moray eels. Okay, 1 out of 0, 3 out of 2. What else can we potentially do in order to increase sufficient water quality? We need to change that in order to keep the fish happy. Okay, hold on. I need to close up all these things. So we need to build a fish tank size 3 of 3 for any animals, sufficient water quality, sufficient heating, and guests cannot access. Build walls using the wall tool located in the top left of the screen to separate the rear of the tank from where your guests can view it. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. So, observer tank, wall tank, it doesn't specify what type of a tank we are talking here. So I was thinking maybe if we just simply go like here and build this one like so. We're gonna build the wall over moi. This way we can put the filtration unit over there. So this is gonna go over here, and we're gonna try to build the walls like this, and we are gonna put in the staff doors so that our employees can gain access, and we are gonna put in some species of fish which we yet do not have. So what would be fun? What would be fun? We can go with the black bar soldier fish. So let's go with that one. And what do we know about the fish? So maybe we can go with one more. And we're gonna have to accommodate their shelter requirements. I really hate the fact that so far we have only the damn log to do so. Let's put in this, and let's put in the small rocks so that they have a nice little water tank to swim within. This should allow them to enjoy it. And hopefully it's gonna bring in more guests, give us more eco points, give us more prestige points, and size 3 times 3. Now, maybe I did screw up. 3 times 3. And can I even do that with the Oh, so we can actually do that. Okay, so my idea is then, can we move theoretically the moray eel over to this tank? Because it's bigger. I want to pick the moray eel and drop it over there, and I immediately killed the damn thing by not having access to some of these things. So we're gonna be moving. Okay, we're gonna pick the next research, and we're gonna start moving all the stuff for our moray eel in order to not have to buy it again. So yeah, it did not take me too damn long to figure this thing out. So obviously the game is not as difficult as I initially thought it might be, but we still need to somehow change the quality. Okay, we are gonna have to build that wall over here, and we have unlocked the other fish. Awesome. So let's do this. Let's build the wall after the lady decides to leave, and after that is done, I want to build the staff door. So I don't know if she can actually leave right now. This is most unfortunate. Okay, we're gonna have to demolish this. We're gonna have to accommodate some more benches. And if she is gonna leave, including the other people, I'm gonna be able to close out this section. Beautiful. So this is now processed. We really need to improve the specs here. So what can theoretically be done? Maybe we can put in that better gear for the fish tank. So the power combi, maybe that thing would be able to help us out. So let's see if we can actually do that, and if it's gonna be able to boost the quality. Okay, nicely done. The next stage of the aquarium expansion is down to you. You'll need to fund the expansion using ticket sales. So keep an eye on your cash flow, accessible by clicking on your current funds. So we can see that over here. We see how much money we are making on each day. So far we have made not that much money, but our moray eel here is much happier. Okay, this food is over here. It would be probably preferable if we can move it somehow in here. This gives me a theoretical idea. If we would be able to close this thing off, hold on, we're gonna pause. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna be able to then demolish these. I'm gonna be able to build in the staff door. I'm gonna be able to move the foods over here. This way it's closer to the predatory fish species. Or maybe if we would be able to switch these two fish tanks out with one another, that would actually be much more beneficial. So let's do this. Let's switch them out, and it's gonna be kind of weird. Darn it! Okay, if I do this, and if I were to move you like so, then we can pick up this fish tank, and ah, man, this is killing me deep inside. Because now, like, the wall is over here. I'm not happy with the fact that I cannot, like, rearrange the fish tank a bit more. Now this is not accessible, so if it would break down, that would be a kind of a pickle too. Okay, so here we have the coral grouper, huh? Okay, how do we wanna... You know what? Let's do a tank like this, and what I'm gonna do is just take the fish, throw it in here. We are gonna take the remaining stuff, drop it in here. We are gonna sell this fish tank. We are gonna move this newly created tank like so. And now we can hook it up to this new generator. And now we have the two predatory species together, so that the food can be given to them quite easily, I think. And we're gonna have to think of something for this fish tank. I'm actually thinking, what if we were to try and make it bigger? Or move it? This is a ton of wasted space otherwise. So, you know what? Yeah, let's sell all of these. Still not sure what to think of the fish barrels, but whatever. We have two of the things for the fish, so the orange pellets. I'm gonna have to let the guest get from over here. So that was most unfortunate. Now that that is built, the guest can actually leave. And we're gonna try to come up with something fun which we can put over here for our guests. I swear to God, if I see the Elgato capture card keep flipping off like that, I'm gonna get super angry. Oh man. If anyone can recommend a good capture card, I'm all ears. Okay, so what would be a fun thing to put into this section over here? So our moray eel is in a massive fish tank, which has no need to be put like this. We can theoretically try to extend it so that the guests can actually see over there. And we can then theoretically move these over here. This way they can enjoy more of the moray eel, and they can enjoy the fish, the Arabian bluefin, and how's the yellow tang? Okay, yellow tang seems to be a-okay. So we're gonna have to probably hire one more staff member. And we'll close down all of these things. So we need to earn 160 prestige, and I really want to build something fun. So the soldier fish, I think we did do that over here, so that's a-okay. Or no, are they here? Yeah, the soldier fish, they are over there, so that's fine. This is where we keep the coral grouper. So that's okay. We have the half and half over here. It sounds like coffee, but whatever. And I really hate the fact you cannot actually build like a normal aquarium without the stupid wall anywhere in here. But okay, what if we were to do... No. Trying to come up with some sort of a fun thing. And how are we gonna lace this? This is gonna be important because we need access for our staff, and we also want our guests to be able to enjoy the fish. Sounds also almost like some sort of menu or something. I'm not happy with this. We're gonna have to... Seems more reasonable. And I'm gonna try to hook it up with this way. We should be able to manage 18 out of 23, so that might not be the most optimal. Let's try the bigger one. This should manage the necessary requirements. And what type of fish should we put in? Something nice. Ooh, we can try to go with the flame anglefish. We don't have that one yet. So... hold on, what was the specification about the fish? This like gonna be housed with flame anglefish. Okay, so it will have to have other species of fish. So maybe if we would put in some yellow tanks. That should do. I'm going with the yellow tank because they want green pellet as a source of food. And we're gonna try to accommodate some of their requirements. So we need to put in something green. And let's put them some small rocks too. It's gonna make for a nice little aquarium, and we are gonna let's put more of these over here, and we are gonna wall off this section, and we're gonna be able to put in the staff door. Well, bam! Because we have new species of fish, we're gonna be able to gather up some more prestige points. We're gonna put in a bench over here so that our guests can enjoy the view. We are getting the science points, we are getting the research points, the green points, everything. We are a couple of points away from reaching our objective. God damn it, capture card, come on! Knock it out! So, Bumps, impressive work on the last expansion. You've proven yourself ready for even more advanced aquarium design techniques. It's time to learn about pumps. Pumps allow you to remotely locate your equipment away from your tanks instead of attaching your heaters, filters, etc. directly to the tank. You attach them to the pump, which is several tiles away. Okay, interesting. So the pumps might be a bit more fun because theoretically you can keep like a tank over here in the middle and have like a small maintenance corner which is just used by your employees. And it seems like we have a message, so as a result, so the moray eel has taken some additional space. Okay, we did give him the biggest fish tank possible there. So I'm really happy that he is actually happy, the little bugger he is. He has some greenery, he has some stone, he has a shelter, his quality, everything is a-okay. I really like the music to this game too. We're gonna hire one more staff member because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish tanks, and there is theoretically the option to still go and expand our place of business. So I'm really happy with this. And also it looks like our coral grouper has grown in size. Cheeky little bugger. Okay, so good to know. The staff is feeding the fish. I don't care about this being an issue with the fish tank, honestly. They are not giving me any other options with what I can do. Ooh, Lagoon Tank. That's new. We have not seen that yet. So we're gonna have to play around with the Lagoon Tank. Okay, so if you want to expand your business, what you need to do is go over here and then you just like pull and drag. And this is gonna cost us some money, obviously, but hopefully it's gonna work out for us. So we are gonna have to wall off this section for now so that the guests won't end up coming in here. And what would be a fun thing to do is try to experiment with the Lagoon Tank, placing it somehow here. And so we need a Lagoon Tank, a pump at least 3 tiles away. So I was thinking maybe we can put the water pump if I would be able to freaking find it. I cannot find it. Where is the water pump? These are the filters, the heaters. Oh, we still have not researched it. Okay. Any animals, sufficient water quality, sufficient heating, equipment connected to tank via the pump. Okay, that should do. We are gonna have to wall off this section too, however, so that the guests don't end up going to where they are not supposed to. Okay, so now we should have the basic pump. So 1, 2, 3 tiles away. Hold on. So we're gonna connect it like so, and we need to put, let's go with the power combi thingy. So if it's adjacent to this, then the effects should be applicable for this. Insufficient heating. Okay, that's unfortunate. Maybe we can put in the basic heater. So how are we looking right now? Okay, so we are okay with the quality. And what type of fish should we put in? We are gonna have to be careful. So, okay, what did we not yet show our guests? I think we can go with the Azures, and we can even probably put in the King Demois. At least that's how I think you pronounce the fish. And so, ooh, we have our first vending machines. And let's put in more of these fellas. And now we are gonna have to accommodate some sort of greenery or something in order to make it all nice for our fish. So let's put in these things. And this is gonna work really nicely. It's gonna give our tourists a reason to come over here. We're gonna install a bench in here. And I was thinking where would be like a decent spot to put maybe some of the vending machines. You know what? Let's put it over here. And maybe one more. Yeah, I was thinking what would be like a decent spot for one. And I don't really want to put it over here because there we have the fish. I don't know. What would be like a good spot? I don't want to put two of them next to each other. That's just lazy. Okay, this is being maintained. They need to be fed. This needs to be maintained too. So our 3 staff members are so far working. How much money are we making? Okay, so on the 11th day, we actually did make 539. That's nice. Build a vending machine. So we need to build 2 more of the vending machines. I think putting the vending machine over here is an interesting idea. And I was thinking maybe the 3rd one can be over here, but let's put the 3rd one over here. Okay, so prestige rank, we can rank up. Once we rank up, that allows us to gain access to even more tech, more species of fish, and more fun stuff. So we now have access to kelp, rocky overhang, foxface rabbitfish, reef squirrelfish, blue knuckle hermit crab, and longhorn cowfish. Also large filter and large heater. Beautiful. Okay, congratulations on reaching rank 4. Among the new animals you can unlock at this rank, the first crustaceans. This blue knuckle hermit crab is a great support animal because it doesn't need feeding and actually provides additional filtering. So it looks like these little buggers, what they do is they eat any of the fish that might die or any of the poop from the fish, because yes, even fish poop. We used to have actually aquarium back at home. My dad is missing it like crazy, so he was actually allowed at his work right now to build an aquarium, and everyone is happy with it. But he is the only one who's taking care of it, so like quite a lot of times on Sunday he has to go and see and clean the aquarium because nobody else is gonna do it. So this is fun thing. We might throw in the blue knuckle hermit crab. So let's start researching it and see how fast can we get our hands on one, and maybe we're gonna be able to throw it in a bunch of these places. Let's go with the large filter because it doesn't really matter right now, and we need to achieve like 100 more prestige points. So let's speed up the footage and see how many more times the capture card is gonna do something stupid and piss me off. Okay. The one thing which is actually shockingly surprising to me is that the visitors are not throwing away any garbage. So they buy the sodas, and yet there is no garbage to dispose of. Usually if you are playing these tycoon types of games, you are forced to get staff, which is then gonna also clean the trash or your trash cans. I still don't know what these decorated barrels do. But okay, let's slow down the game and let's see what do we have. Interested in some other decorations. Okay, thirsty guest. Fish are growing, so nothing really that tremendous right now. We have how many staff members? 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm considering getting a 4th staff member. Actually, there is this possibility to like manage your people a bit more. But I think if we just hire one more person, that would be not the worst thing. We can actually choose who we want to go with. Build a broom stand. Okay, so litter is now officially a thing. So we're gonna have to build that somewhere where the guests don't see them. So let's go over here, and we have now sweep less. Okay, and we are gonna have to build the trash can bins. So if we can, we are gonna try to place them somewhere so that our guests, the lovely people that they are, will not be throwing the trash away. Let's take a look at what do we have. Fixing and feeding, and yeah, I think we're gonna go with Swan here. So let's hire him. So we have now 4 staff members. We are researching the crustaceans. They're gonna be maintaining our gear. They're gonna be doing all these necessary things. Okay, and not really sure like if we need to. Okay, so 254 out of 350. Good to know. Let's speed up the footage, see what will happen, see if they can maintain everything in the meantime, see if they can feed the fish. And I was thinking the added decoration might be nice. The thing is, I don't know where I can get it. As per usual. As per usual. I have no idea what I'm doing. Hence the title of the channel. Okay, we're gonna see what's up. Maybe we will let the time pass by a bit more. Benches are available. It looks like, however, the bench can only accommodate 2 people at a time. I was really thinking they would be able to accommodate like 4 people, but yeah. Okay, let's see what is our current status. So on the 16th day, we made 627. Nice, nice is nice. So we are still making a surplus, and we have researched the lovely crustaceans. So let's go now. Okay, cannot be with other species that eat green pellets. Armored has an effective size of 8. Okay, interesting. May eat other things. Okay, okay. Well, let's go with the fox-faced rabbitfish. And let's see if we can get the little crustacean bugger over here. So we have effectively filled in the population limit for this fish tank. Let's go and put one to the moray eel too. Let's put one more over here. So I think every species of fish in here are actually consuming. So we have the orange pellets. So theoretically, if we get then our hands on the fox or rabbit fish or rabbit face or what you call it, we can theoretically put that into the lagoon tank. And because it will require the green pellets, it will not compete with the other species of fish. Okay, now unfortunately it looks like this little bugger has changed the quality of the fish enough for us to no longer be able to sustain it in a proper way. So I was thinking, what if we would to put the game on a hold? I would to must be placed adjacent. Okay, okay, okay. So we need filter. Filter. No, that will not do the trick. How about a power filter? Okay, now we are 71 out of 70. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we need to also take a look over here. So maybe another filter. Who would have thought little crustaceans would change up the quality of the water so much? Okay, so we have unlocked the fox-faced rabbitfish, and now it doesn't really matter what other species we go with. I wanted to see what will happen if we put in the fox-faced rabbitfish in here. And how much is it gonna change the quality? Okay, we're gonna have to put in another filter. Which is gonna be adjacent to this in order to... Wow, really? No? Okay. So let's try this. Let's try to sell these two. And instead what we're gonna go with is build another power combo thingy. How's that? Seriously? Still not good enough. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's put in one more filtration unit then. Beautiful. So now we are nice, exactly at the limit where we need to be. The fish seem to be happy. Crustaceans seem to be happy. I'm gonna slow this down. We are getting close to our target. We have researched the large filter, and now we can start researching the large heater as well. Our staff members are being busy. They are feeding the fish. They're making sure they are happy. Aquarium seems to be doing well. Let's check that. Okay, so we did not make as much money on the last... Oh, we actually did make 627, and it's still in the progress of the 21st day, so we are still not done. Okay, autopsy report. Okay, so it looks like the zebra moray eel has actually eaten the little bugger there. Okay, so stuff happens. Okay, well, we are probably just gonna leave the moray eel alone. Okay, and we have won. You've accomplished a lot here at Northwoods. When you arrived, it was dilapidated. You restocked it, reinvested your profits, and transformed it into an impressive aquarium you see before you. Another job offer has come in, this time from a private collector in Elmshorn looking for an architect to design their dream aquarium. You can continue, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, this was a fun little adventure. We're gonna see if you're gonna enjoy this and if there's gonna be like a feedback for maybe more episodes of this. We're gonna see. And if you did enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see more fun content, go through the link in the video's description. It will lead you to the channel. And if you really want to know what the channel is currently up to, the best way is to subscribe. And this way you will be notified when the new content is published, as I publish videos from Mondays till Fridays. I do playthroughs, guides, comparisons. I got all sorts of things planned out. The question is how effective I will be in managing my time. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this fun little adventure into the Mega Aquarium. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stay safe out there and see you soon. Man, how did I switch this aquarium completely to the other side is beyond me, but whatever. How did I screw this up like this? Why is the window over here? Oh, I'm an idiot!